Hi guys, Neo here, and we are back with another episode of Project Spotlight. Now, before we get into this episode, I just wanted to explain a little bit why you may have been tagged or mentioned in this video and what Project Spotlight is. So basically, I've been doing Project Spotlight on the channel, for a few years now, and yeah, it's been going good, and it's a passion project, and basically, if you go to the Project Spotlight playlist, there's about a 8-10 minute video. It's the first one in there, and that's got all the information in there. And it's just me running down what Project Spotlight is, what I hope to achieve with Project Spotlight, and why I am doing Project Spotlight. I hope that kind of explains everything. And of course, if you have any further questions, you can go to my links in the About section and talk to me directly, or just leave a comment. Either way, and I hope you will enjoy your Project Spotlight. Let's find out who the spotlight is going to be on. Okay guys, so we are back with another Project Spotlight. Now, this one's going to be a bit interesting. You may have noticed with the last few Project Spotlights that I've not necessarily been talking about what the person or the individual does on their channel, whether it be YouTube or Twitch. I've been talking about the person and reasons why I think you should go check them out. And I really want to dive into that aspect on today's video as we talk about NerdyNura. Now, I haven't known this person very long at all. But we got talking yesterday, and you know when you're passionate about something and you're just kind of talking, right? And you're feeding off the energy and you're bouncing off one another. That kind of happened last night, and we were just talking about philosophies with content creation and how things are now, how things used to be, how things may be in the future. And I really wanted to try and give a push for her, honestly. I really believe in what she's doing. I love her atmosphere. I love the energy that she brings. And I love her humanity. And I know I keep talking about humanity with a lot of these videos, but honestly, I think it's so important. I think it's the thing that usually catches people, rather than what video game you're playing or whatever you are doing for content on any particular video or stream. I really do believe that NerdyNura is the type of person that, well, I know this, that either I talking to her or watching her streams, I get that recharge, right? I've kind of spoken about it a few times now, that recharge where just watching their stream or talking about content with someone or just talking with them, that I get that recharge and I get that hype, and I want to do 20 hours of work, and I want to just sink my teeth in. I think that's amazing, and I think that's an amazing gift, and I think that sort of thing needs to have more of a spotlight on it. I think that thing needs to be more praised, more. It needs to be acknowledged more, because otherwise it's going to fade and it's going to die and that art's going to go. And I truly do believe in these videos, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish with them. I'm trying to accomplish not just pushing traffic for numbers and all of that, right? It whatever, right? That's a superficial thing, but really trying to push love on people that have inspired me, people that lift me up, people with similar mindsets, people that really love this little silly game called content creation. And I think she has that spark, and we were talking about it, and I was kind of just telling her about like bits I've seen and like bits I've noticed, and the warmth and the smile, that I was hearing on her, and the way she was getting kind of lifted by it, and the light growing. And I don't want to talk for her, but it was definitely that. It was definitely that feeling of like, oh yeah, we're both feeling this, and we're both getting excited, and we're both getting happy, and it's rising, and we're kind of bouncing off it, right? Where a lot of content creation, unfortunately, nowadays seems to be, you stay in your lane, I'll stay over here, and we'll occasionally kind of talk, right? And the other thing that got brought up yesterday was the fact, lip service, right? We all say fancy little buzzwords. We all say fancy little catchphrases that is cute on paper, but most of the time it's lip service and it doesn't mean anything. And Nora sent me her Discord invite, Discord thing, and I was hanging out in there, and she obviously picked up that something was wrong or something, and was like, "Hey, let's talk." And that might sound like a really basic thing, right? It might sound like a really basic thing, but in the world of content creation, that doesn't happen, right? Not unless you've really built that friendship up, right? But for someone to just be like, hey, I'm open, you're here, you're family, and for it not to be lip service, and for it not to be a catchphrase to make you come back to the next stream and whatever, right? And I think that's so important. I genuinely believe in that honesty and humanity and, dare I say, vulnerability, because it can feel really vulnerable. I've done it over the years. You're trying to help someone and you're giving them your time, you're giving them personal thoughts, feelings, and you don't know if it actually means anything or if they're just going through the motions. And that can be really upsetting when you're trying, and I think NerdyNura is one of the people that is going to keep what seems to be an ancient thing of keeping that alive and keeping that to the surface and to the forefront and keeping it in the spotlight. And I really do believe in the fact that, again, it should be praised more, because if not, it's going to die. And we're just going to be in this world full of people going through the motions and genuinely, if you're listening to this, please click on the link down below. I'm not asking for you to stay there for like 5-10 hours, right? I'm not. But just check them out. See what they're about. Feel the atmosphere. If you don't like it, okay, right? Because content creation is subjective, and that's fine. And I understand that. But these videos are really important to me, guys, to try and show love, to try, even with my small community, to try and raise that up and to try and show how important it is. So please, guys, please click on the link. It will be in the pinned comment. That will be her Twitch channel. Please go show some love. Please go show some love. The other thing I want to mention is, and I don't know what the time difference is, honestly. I'm in the UK, but I know, and again, it's weird because the time differences even in America, but I know her time, she is going live for a birthday stream. I'd really appreciate if you guys can go in, show some support, show some love. I'm not sure if, well, I don't think I'll be there just because we kind of worked out it'll be 6 a.m. for me, my time, which is a bit of a bummer. But I believe they're going live quite a lot, technically tomorrow, like midnight, whatever. I will try and find out the time zones for you guys by Nora, and of course I'll be sending this video to Nora herself as well. So yeah, I hope this video has given you a smile. I love your dedication. I love your passion. You're smashing it. I know you said you feel like you're behind the 8 ball at the moment of where you used to be. But as I said to you yesterday privately, and I'm going to say it publicly now, that if this is you behind the 8 ball, like, holy shit, I need to step up my game. Because you are crushing it. You are amazing, whether it be gameplay, whether it be commentary, whether it be making people that watch you feel like genuine human beings, whether it's you coming across as a human being and being genuine, whether it's you swallowing down the demons and not listening to them and powering through to do a stream. I don't want to say too much more because we spoke about quite a lot of stuff and it was private, but I did kind of want to make that public, that she is absolutely amazing. She is killing it, and her passion and her love that comes through it is absolutely amazing. And yeah, it would be really amazing if we can show her some support on her birthday, because we were talking about it last night. You know, birthday streams or whatever can get really lonely and it can get really depressive, and I don't want that for her. I really don't, and I'm not saying it will, but it can. I've felt it, and it's not nice. It's really not nice, guys. So if we could show some support, I'm sorry I can't be there, Nora. You know, time difference, it's horrible. I hope you have a lovely birthday. You are an amazing, genuine light of a human being. I hope we get more people like you coming into this thing that we call content creation. I hope it spreads throughout the internet and we kind of go back to more what you're doing and what I'm trying to attempt to do here on my own channel. And just I love what you're doing. I think it's as I said, it's a beacon. And I think we should all be, if not running towards it, at least staring at it and being like, wow, that is amazing. and admiring it, even if it's admiring from a distance. Please go show some love. Please, 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 please go and show some love. And just because I hope it will make her smile. Don't worry about your socks, guys. That's a little private joke. That will make sense to her. So yeah, don't worry about your socks. Go click on the link in the pinned comment down below, please. It would really mean a lot to me. I know it would really mean a lot to her. Please go do it. And yeah, I hope to see you over there in her streams and mixing with her amazing community. Thank you so much for listening. Go click on the link down below. Goodbye, guys.